Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Daniel. Today we'll build a simple login form using form element and input field and a label. Okay, see this is how it looks and let's go and build this one. I am in Visual Studio Code Editor. I have two files, index.html, style.css. Both are empty now. First we'll write HTML. Go to index.html page. Here, exclamation mark, hit enter. Change title, login form. Later link CSS file, link CSS. Okay, that is style.css. Inside our body tag, first we'll create a form. We'll access this form with class name also form. Remove this action attribute. We are not submitting our form. Inside this form, we'll create a container for our title, div title, and h2 login. Okay, later we'll create user input field and a label, and we put these two elements inside a container. Okay, div input group, and inside this container we'll have label. It has for attribute. Later we'll create input field and it has ID attribute, username and placeholder. Name and hit enter. You see now this container has label and input field. Later it is easy for us to style with this class name. Okay, now give some text to label. Here you see ID value is username and we gave it to label for attribute. Now these two elements are bound. Okay, when we click on the label, this input field will get enabled. I'll show you in a minute. That's why we use labels. Now save this file. Go to browser. I'm using live server. See, this is our label name. This is our input field. When I click on this label, input field get enabled. Okay. Now go back to editor. Now we'll create password input field. Basically we need same set of elements. Here, copy this one and paste it here. Now you see the type this time is password. Okay, and ID also password, and give this ID value to label for attribute password. Now these two elements are bound now. Okay, now give label text password and placeholder text also password. Now save this one. Let's go and check. See, this is our password input field and label. Okay, now go back to editor. Finally we'll create a button and we'll give class name ptn submit, text also submit. Let's go and check this one. See, this is our form. Now go to editor to style our form. We already linked style file, this one. Okay, now open that file. First I'll give some basic styles. All elements we want padding 0, margin 0, box sizing, border box. Okay, now later we'll style our body tag. Inside this body tag we have our form, display, flex. We can easily center horizontally and vertically if we use flex. Okay, justify content, center, and align items, center, and give our body tag height, min height 100, viewport height, background color hot pink, Okay, save this one. Let's go and check. Inside our body tag, our form is centered vertically and horizontally. Now we'll style our form. Let's check inside HTML. We gave form a class name also, form. Okay, form, and give width 400 pixels and padding all sides 20 pixels, background color white. That's it for now. Let's go and check. See, this is our form. Okay, now you see the edges are sharp. Okay, we'll make them curve. Okay, go to editor, here border radius 5 pixels. Let's go and check. Now you see the edges are little curve. Okay, now we'll give some box shadow to this form. Box shadow, and on X direction 2 pixels and Y direction 1 pixel, and blur 30 pixels, and color pink. Okay, save this one. Let's go and check. See, it seems okay to me. Now inside this form we have this title. Okay, we'll style this one. Go to index page, here this one, title. Inside this title we have h2 tag, margin bottom 20 pixels. Let's go and check. See, we have 20 pixels margin here. Now we'll style this input group. Okay, input group, and give margin top and bottom 15 pixels, so that we'll have some space, and left and right 0 pixels. Let's go and check. See, it has margin top and bottom 15 pixels. Okay, now inside this input group, here you see we have label and input field. We'll style these ones. Okay, inside this input group, label is an inline element, right? We'll make it as a inline block so that we can give some margins. Margin bottom 5 pixels. Let's go and check. See, now we'll style this input field. If you observe these two, label or input field, these are inline elements. That's why they are next to each other on the X direction. Now what we'll do, we'll make this input field block element. Okay, display as block. Then it comes to the next line. Okay, it will occupy the full width. Display block, it will occupy the full width. Okay, now width 100%. Save this one. Let's go and check. See, it is width 100%. Now give some padding, all sides 10 pixels. That's it for now. Let's go and check. See, our input field, and this one and this one. Now finally we'll style this button. Okay, go to index.html. Here you see we gave class name btn submit. This is also inline element. We'll make this display as block. Okay, later width 100% and padding all sides 10 pixels. Font size, we'll increase the font size 20 pixels, and background color hot pink. Let's go and check. See, this is our button. Now we want to remove these borders. Okay, then it looks flat on this page. That's what we want. Now remove the borders. To do that, use borders none. Okay, save this one. Let's go and check. See, now this is how it looks without borders. Now give some values. Now that's it. This is a simple login form. I hope you like it. Please consider subscribing to my channel.